let's start with time, because time is the constant one. It's the one we all have. Anyone have any ideas, any idea how much time? Does anyone have more time than anyone else? You know, we hear people say, oh, mate, you've got so much time. That's funny because I've got exactly the same amount of time as you have. We all know that. I'm not going to carry on about it. But, you know, everyone has that 24 hours in a day. Everyone is able to choose, to an extent, how they spend those hours. So, you know, people on a weekend might choose to spend a few more hours going to the pub, catching up with mates, watching a video, staying home with the kids, buying a pizza and spending their time a different way, all of those things. But when it comes down to it, every day has 24 hours and every person has the same allotment. Sometimes it goes quicker than, or it seems to go quicker, but it actually is just that 24 hours every day. And everyone will benefit from time that we spend well. So if we have those 24 hours, if we spend them well, everyone's going to benefit. I will benefit from that. And everyone will lose from time spent badly. You know, time is that one thing you never get back. You can't get it back. If you spend your time badly, you can't go up the top there and say, hey, give me that, I want to replay it. You can't do that unless you're in Groundhog Day, and that's only a movie. So when you benefit, this is the good stuff about it. If we use it the right way, if we leverage time. When we benefit, often others benefit. So if we do things that use time well, there's a good chance that it'll help not just us, the person doing it, but it will help others as well. And likewise, sadly, when we lose, if we don't do the right things, if we don't use our time well, if we spend it badly, other people are going to lose out on that as well. So, you know, when you've got a project that goes pear-shaped because it wasn't planned, or this particular bit wasn't planned, well, it's not just one person who sits there and says, oh, well, I've had a bad day, but everyone else is fine. No, you can't, because everyone else is impacted by it as well. So I went to everybody's new friend, ChatGPT. I typed in the two without quotes, and I just looked for expressions talking about time in a negative sense. And, you know, time seems to be against me. Time is running out. Time is slipping away. Time is passing me by. Time has been my enemy. We've run out of time. Your time's up, and so on and so on. And they all talk about time, or those first ones anyway, the first 8 of them, all talk about, first 7, they all talk about time as if time is an entity or something animated thing that is working against us, and so on. And a lot of people actually think that way. And we have to get that idea that, you know, time doesn't happen to us. Time is a tool we use. You know, time is something that we use, and we choose how we use it. And that's that choice which makes the difference. So I think if we're looking at time, really, the biggest word that comes out of that, the biggest thing that comes out of the concept is it's time to choose, you know, time to use how you spend the time, really. So the question then is here, how can I benefit more from the 24 hours, only got an extra one, from the 24 hours I have? So if we all have 24, why are some people more successful in the way they use their time than others? And if there are people who are more successful, what can we do that makes us one of them? So I'm thinking in terms of, well, how can I benefit more from the 24 hours I have? Then I've got to think, okay, there are 2 paths I can follow. So the first one is pretty basic. I've got to spend, at least both of them are pretty basic actually. If I want to benefit more, then I need to spend more time doing things that contribute to a benefit. And strangely enough, I need to spend less time doing things that contribute to a loss.